Okie dokie, everybody. What's going on? So, just going to be giving a quick update here. So, I'm actually in the process of working on my aquarium stand, which is going to be for my 60-gallon cube. So, what's to come here? So, what I'm actually going to do is I've got this stand being custom built right now. I'm building it, and then somebody I know that's actually a master carpenter, if you will. He's done carpentry work pretty much his whole life, so he's actually helping me build it as well. So, custom built stand for my 60-gallon cube. I'm hoping to have it done next weekend so I can show you guys the stand. But what I'm actually going to do is with this build, I'm going to go through the tank step by step, and I'm actually going to give you guys a cost of how much is this stuff costing me. Because I mean, you can sit and talk all day about, oh, this was that, this was this is what it takes, this is what it doesn't take. I'm actually going to give you guys a tour of my tank, and we're going to break down the costs of every little thing that I'm putting into the tank. Now, I did a little bit of research. I started looking at tank stands, and what I noticed was the amount of money that you're spending on these tank stands for what you're actually getting. Excuse me, I got a cold, so I sound a little weird. It's terrible. It's actually really bad. You can spend $400 or $500 on a stand offline, and when you get it, you could like punch through it. Like the wood is it's just terrible. So I'm taking a little bit of extra time, and I'm actually custom building my own stand out of my own wood that I'm going to Lowe's, Menards, wherever, and I'm picking up the materials and I'm building it myself. So I'm actually going to, once that's done, should be hopefully done next weekend. I'll show you guys what that looks like. We'll get the tank on it. We'll get it filled up. I'll put my sand in there. I'll start putting some rock in there. And then we're just going to go step by step. I'm going to actually take you guys week by week about what the actual cycling process looks like. So anybody that's starting a new tank, it's going to be kind of good for you guys to tune into to see week by week what does my tank look like. There are a couple tricks I'm going to show you guys. There's a couple things that I actually add to my tank to kind of speed up the process of the cycling. Some people like to do it, some people don't. It just kind of depends. I don't believe in throwing in shrimp and letting it rot or anything like that. What I'll actually do is I'll show you guys the bacterium that I use that I put in my tank in conjunction with a fish, and it actually takes your cycling process from like 6 weeks to like a week. But I'm gonna let this tank set for probably a good 3 or 4 weeks before I ever do anything to it, just so I can show the people out there that this is doable, this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is kind of what it looks like each week. Because I look on YouTube and I see a lot of videos where people are like, how do I cycle my tank? And it's usually a video of a tank that's already been pre-cycled, and then they're talking about the how the tank cycles. And I've done that myself, but instead this time what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take a tank, and as it's cycling, I'm going to show you guys how it cycles, so that way you're right there through the whole process of it. So it's just not you taking my word for it. So like we're going to go through the diatoms, we're going to go through the algae, we're going to go through the cleanup crews, and then we're going to go through the very first things that I personally add to be successful with my saltwater tanks. Most importantly, I think what a lot of people are really concerned about is price. How much does this stuff cost? There's a lot of people out there that would love to have their own saltwater tank, but they're afraid to take the plunge because they think it costs a lot. Let me just clear this text message. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is expensive, but there are ways. Good grief, woman, blowing up my phone. There are ways to get around some of those costs, which I'll show you guys about. I'm actually going to do what's called a Zeovid system on my tank. I've been looking into it. I did some stuff with Bulk Reef Supply. I got on their website and I did some research, watched some of their videos. And I like the system. This 60-gallon cube is going to kind of be my pride and joy. I'm going to take my time with it. And I'm going to show you guys the Zeovid system and see if it actually lives up to what it says that it does. I've seen some of the best looking SPS tanks I've ever seen with this Zeovid system. So we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. I haven't really done anything with this channel. Excuse me. I've been sick for like 2 weeks. But besides that, this new job that I have, I travel all over the state of Michigan. So I'm everywhere. I'm currently just about 2 hours away from my house right now. So I don't really have a lot of time to YouTube anymore. But yeah, so stuff's still coming along. I should be done with that stand next weekend, and we'll actually get it filled up, and I'll show you guys step by step the cycling process, and then we'll take you guys dollar amounts. Currently, as of right now, I've got about $150 as a rough estimate, $130-ish into my stand, and that's with all the materials. I have all the materials needed to complete the project as far as I am aware. Now it just comes down to paying this guy to help me finish it, because like I said, he's a carpenter. I offered to pay him $20 an hour, so when it's all said and done, I'll probably have about $350 into the stand, give or take. But again, that's $350 is something that's custom built, that I know what it is. I know where it came from. I know how it's built. I know how sturdy and strong it is. rather than $350, $400 of plywood that I buy, you know, from online or from a local fish store. So that's really the difference, quality, you know, rather than convenience, I guess you could say. So this tank is actually going to be a inverts tank. I mean, kind of, sort of. I want a lot of inverts in it, but I'm also going to be putting several different kinds of fish in it. Fish that I am going to be putting in it currently, that I've already said, yes, I'm setting aside the room, the funds, or whatever. I'm going to do a magnificent fox face. If you guys are not familiar with the magnificent fox face, it looks like a yellow spot. The only difference is the coloration. The fish is really the same. The shape is the same. The coloration is completely different. If you guys are interested in looking at one, just go on to Google, type in magnificent fox face rabbit fish, and you'll see it. I'm going to do one of those guys. I'm going to get a pair of designer clowns. I'm not really sure what kinds. If you guys have any, you know, help or any thoughtful ideas about that, just let me know, because I'm not really sure. I want a pair of unique clowns. I don't want something I've had before, so pop a comment down if you guys have something that you really enjoy or you think that I would enjoy. I would appreciate that. And then from there, invert-wise, I'd like to get into some symbiotic relationships. I've seen some pretty cool pistol shrimp with some gobies. I've seen, you know, I'm thinking about doing harlequin shrimp, but I don't really know, because I don't really like the whole having to feed them starfish every week. That gets expensive and kind of annoying, and then you got to worry about water pollution and everything else. So not 100% sure what all I'm going to put in here as far as inverts are concerned, but this 60-gallon cube is going to be, you know, some more of the higher end fish. I can't put a lot of fish in there because it's not a huge tank. Tang wise, I might do like a yellow tang. Other than that, I'm probably going to stay away from tangs. All my other tanks have had tangs in them. I like tangs, but it's time for something new, I think. Coral wise, what are we going to do with this tank? Well, actually, we're going to do SPS, I think. Here's what we're going to do. I've done a lot of soft corals. I've done a lot of stony polyps well, maybe not quite stony polyps. I've done acans. They have a stony base, fleshy outside. I mean, I did acans, I did zoanthids, I dabbled with SPS, but I never really, like, dove into it. So I think that's what we're going to do, especially if we get the Zeoved system on this tank. I think we're going to go SPS. I am actually going to be giving away some coral also as soon as the tank's up and running and we give it a few weeks to cycle. I already have the lights and everything else, so that's not an issue. But once everything's up and running, you guys, I will be doing a coral giveaway. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but like I said, I mean, work comes first, play comes second, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing, is just working. Once everything's up and running, I will be giving away some coral. I don't dabble with cheap stuff, typically. That's just not how I am. I do try to buy nice stuff, higher end stuff. So whatever I give away, it's not like I'm going to be giving you guys $5 worth of frags. Okay, it'll be something nice. So if you guys are interested in that coral giveaway, just, you know, like, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. I understand I'm not the most popular on YouTube, but I don't really try to be, and I don't really post a lot of stuff, but I will be doing some coral giveaways, so if that's something you're interested in, hit that notification bar. Other than that little bell, that's all I really have for you guys today. I'm actually going to get ready to go to my next appointment. So, yeah, next weekend I'm hopefully going to be coming out with a video and showing you guys what the stand looks like when it's all said and done. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just, you know, drop them down below. I am just sitting here in between appointments, so if somebody has a question about something, if there's something going on with your tank and you're not quite sure of the chemistry or why it's happening, leave me a comment. I'll go live immediately. I'll make a video just for you, and I'll try to help you out with that. So just let me know. Other than that, I'm done rambling. You guys have a good day. God bless you, and we'll see you next video. Take care.